What's up, everybody? Tread West Podcast back with another video. Talking about a couple, OnlyFans thoughts that are been in the news lately, and try not to give them too much attention or popularity, but inevitably, as I've talked about before, you got them just trying to one up each other, do crazy stunts, and it's making me more and more comfortable with the idea of just outright banning pornography and or OnlyFans type shit because it's degenerate and it's leading these women to do just crazy shit. And then first, I'm going to talk about one of them that's pretty popular, Amouranth. She was a popular streamer before she got into OnlyFans. But the reason I wanted to cover her story is mainly to show you simps out there that pay these girls money in hopes that they'll acknowledge you or maybe one day date you because they never tell you they're in a relationship. But lo and behold, guess what? Most of them are. So, this Amaranth, let me share the article here, but she got robbed the other day. 3 gunmen were robbing her at gunpoint, and she was like instant tweeting on X while it was happening, like "I'm being robbed. This isn't a joke" or some crap. Her 2 dogs were there, not helpful at all. Um, didn't do anything, and everyone is under the impression she was single. Okay, like these simps pay money. They hope that they can eventually become the girlfriends of these women. And this is more so a knock on you men, not so much her. Like it's just good business on her part, although I do think it's kind of scummy and deceiving um that she wouldn't just come out and say, "Hey, I have a boyfriend," or "Hey, I'm married." But that is the reality for most of these women, or a lot of them at least, the ones that are big and popular. A lot of them got guys, and then you idiots are just paying for them to, like, take their fucking boyfriends or husbands on vacations. So, stop giving these women money. We'll read a little bit about this, but apparently, this is all her fault. She posted, like, that she had $20 million worth of Bitcoin on a stream of hers. So these 3 idiots tried to rob her to steal her crypto, which I'd love to know how they thought they were gonna do that. They were probably just really dumb and thought they could literally just, like, steal crypto that easily. I have to imagine she wouldn't be bright enough to have it, like, on cold storage. It's probably all on an exchange. But there ain't no way you're sending fucking 20 mil or anywhere near that in one go over an exchange, and then you could track it. It could get tracked down. So I don't know how they thought they were gonna get away. Probably stupid, but a bunch of articles were initially saying, or she came out and said, "I think I shot one of them. I think I shot one of them." Again, she doesn't want to admit she's in a relationship because that might hurt her bottom line. These simps might not pay the money anymore if they know she's in a relationship. So let's just scroll down here to get to the part I want to point out to you simps out there that pay these women money thinking they'll ever acknowledge you or give you a chance. So, about an hour after all this was going on, she was able to post on X, "I'm being robbed at gunpoint. I think we can understand the whatever. Yeah." And yeah, so let's skip down here. So they did. And when they arrived, her husband was armed and ready. He reportedly connected with one of them, as evidenced by a trail of blood, but all 3 were able to escape the area. So, big shocker. She's got a husband, and all you losers are paying her money in hopes that she will date you or acknowledge you. Not happening. She's married. And then the audacity of her to say, "I think I shot one," in a situation like this, still playing it off like she doesn't have a husband? Like, honestly, if I was the husband, I wonder what kind of relationship they have. Because if I was the husband and my wife is telling all these fucking dudes online that she's available, I'm gonna have an issue with that. And then don't post your finances publicly online so idiots can do this. And if she's got 20 mil in Bitcoin, I can only imagine she's worth far more than that. So if you're this big of a name, I know a lot of people that aren't into the streaming community or anything might not have heard of her, but she's a pretty big online presence. Why wouldn't you have? There are a lot of creeps out there, and you're showing your finances online. Why wouldn't you have security? There are people that are far less popular than her that have armed security at their houses. So I guess at least they got guns in the house. They live in Texas. So maybe that's why they're not worried. Like, we'll take care of things ourselves. But if that's the case, she should be armed. She didn't have a gun on her. Luckily, her husband was there. Luckily, she actually is married because she sells the dream online that she's single. So wake up, simps. Most of these women aren't single. And even if they are, they ain't looking your direction at all. It's a fantasy. It's a dream it's a facade they're putting on for you. Now we'll go over to the other OnlyFans thought. I get them confused, so I forget if this is the one that banged 100 dudes a day or 1,000 a day or both, but her latest stunt is she's now sleeping with elderly men in nursing homes. Lily has started hitting up nursing homes to have sex with geriatric men. Crazy. The 23-year-old recently hit up an American nursing home to meet one of her oldest fans, 82-year-old Steve. Okay. Come on, dude. You're 82 and you're watching these fucking thoughts online? Man. Don't you got any nursing home honeys you can hit on? Donning nothing more than a miniskirt and a cardigan that showed off her cleavage, a beaming Lily posed for a selfie with an overjoyed geriatric, who was walking, who used a walking frame to balance himself for the photo. Oh yeah, here he is. Yeah. So now now her latest stunt is banging old geriatric dudes. I mean, what's her next stunt gonna be? Pedo shit, and they're gonna let her get away with it? Fucking weird, dude. I'm telling you, all for online clout. Degenerate shit. That's why I'd be perfectly fine. Like, this is like taking advantage of. I mean, I know there's gonna be a lot of dudes out there like, hell yeah, he's having a blast. Yeah, maybe so, but that's not good to promote. And she's just doing it for online clout and money. So, prostitution, modern day prostitution. All these women are. So, we'll leave this one here. Just wanted to go over a couple OnlyFans thoughts that are in the news. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. Trad West Podcast on all platforms. Till next time, Trad West Podcast out.